When should a Bar Mitzvah boy get his first Aliyah?
We know that the idea of getting an Aliyah to the Torah, in general, whoever gets an Aliyah means an uplifting. Well, physically an Aliyah means you go up. That's why physically, usually when someone gets an Aliyah, he goes up on the stage. But in a more deeper idea, an Aliyah means you get an uplifting. In fact, the Rabbi says, whenever you get an Aliyah, it's an Aliyah not just in your neshama, but in all 5 elements of the neshama. Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama, Chai, Chida. That's why, whenever someone gets married, the Shabbos before his wedding, he gets an Aliyah. He's called up to the Torah. And if we want to compare it to something of our times, it's like a recharger. You get recharged by the source of all power that we have in this world, in general, and to us as Yidden in particular, the Torah. The Torah is Hashem's will, the Torah is Hashem's wisdom, and when someone gets an Aliyah to the Torah, he connects to the Torah. He gets the power and the strength from Torah, his soul, and all levels of it, gets uplifted and upgraded. So that's why a Bar Mitzvah, that's why a Chassan, before getting married, gets an Aliyah. Same exact thing is when a Bar Mitzvah boy, by his Bar Mitzvah, gets on that day the main part of his Nefesh Elikis. We all know there's a godly soul, there's an animalistic soul, and the basic soul, the natural soul, comes in when someone is born. He also gets a little bit of his godly soul, but Iker Knisas Nefesh Elikis, the main part of his godly soul, as the Alter Rebbe says, comes in by the Bar Mitzvah. Such a time, in such a special chance that the neshama goes in, there's no greater time than being connected, and as we're saying, recharged by the Torah to help his soul, to help his body, to help his whole being be connected to Hashem and get the strength to serve Hashem in the greatest way. However, we know that whenever we read the Torah, there are special times and special moments when we read the Torah that are greater than others. All times are great, but there are times that are greater than others. And the Rebbe brings down that the greatest time of reading the Torah is not on a Shabbos morning, as we would seem to think, but on Shabbos afternoon by Mincha. Shabbos afternoon by Mincha, we say a pasuk, Va'ani sfilosi lecha Hashem eis rotzin. Eis rotzin means a special time of will. The will of all wills, Raiva dechol Raivin. Such a special time, such a spiritual time, is really the time to make this bind, to make this connection between a Bar Mitzvah boy and the Torah that was given to us, the Torah that's passed down to us, the Torah which is Hashem's will and wisdom, as we were saying before. And therefore, the Rebbe brings down that the best time for a Bar Mitzvah boy to get his first Aliyah should be by Mincha of Shabbos. The will of all wills, the time of Eis Rotzin, is the greatest time to get an Aliyah. Not just on Mincha, but Sheni v'Chamishi, on Monday and Thursday, is also a very, very special time. We know that Monday and Thursday is a time that was designated by Moshe Rabbeinu. It's a time that was appointed by Ezra Sefer, a time on Sheni v'Chamishi that we say extra Tachnun, a time that we believe is a great potential for connection to Hashem, a great time of tshuva, and therefore Sheni v'Chamishi could also be an opportunity for a Bar Mitzvah boy to get his first Aliyah. And therefore, our custom in Chabad is that a Bar Mitzvah boy should get his Aliyah when? First of all, preferable, Shabbos afternoon, Eis Rotzin, the time of will, the time of desire between a Jew, a Jewish neshama and Hashem. Monday and Thursday also. Shabbos in the morning should not be the first time that he should get an Aliyah. Another interesting thing is, we know that one year there was a Bar Mitzvah boy that wanted to get an Aliyah on the first day Rosh Hashanah in the Rebbe Shul. And the Rebbe answered to the Gaboim, yes, the day of Rosh Hashanah is Eis Rotzin. How do we know that? Because we have a Yehi Rotzin that we say before opening or during opening of the Aron Kodesh, before taking out the Sefer Torah, during the opening of the Aron Kodesh on Rosh Hashanah, that then we also mention Va'anis Filasi, my prayers to you Hashem, Eis Rotzin, in this very special designated time. And therefore, the Rebbe told the Gaboim that a Bar Mitzvah boy could have his first Aliyah on first day Rosh Hashanah. Same thing is on a day of Yom Tif. Yom Tif also we say Va'anis Filasi L'cha Hashem Eis Rotzin. So if day of Yom Tif, the morning of Yom Tif could also be a good time. So to conclude, the first Aliyah should be an Eis Rotzin, a special time, that this Bar Mitzvah Bacher, that this teenager, this young man is becoming Bar Mitzvah. The main part of his godly soul is entering his body. He should be getting recharged through the greatest source of inspiration, the greatest source of Hashem's presence in the world, the Sefer Torah. When should he do it in Eis Rotzin? In the greatest time of will. It could be done on Shabbos afternoon by Mincha, Raiva D'chol Raiva, the will of all wills. It could be done on Sheni V'Chamishi. It could even be done on the morning of Yom Tif, morning of Rosh Hashanah, as we said, that happened in 770. The morning of a Yom Tif, that also then we say the pasuk Va'anis Filos L'cha Hashem Eis Rotzin. And it's better not to get the first Aliyah on a Shabbos morning. Nevertheless, if that's the only time you can get somebody to give an Aliyah, it's for sure better to get an Aliyah on a Shabbos morning than not getting all together. That's why if it's someone that's not Lubavitch, someone that doesn't really understand, you can give them an Aliyah on Shabbos, preferably Shabbos afternoon the first time, or Monday or Thursday, or the morning reading of Yom Tif.